Yes, yes, pretty always.
Here we go. We're good? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Sven. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Let me let you take it. Thank you, Frank. Louis Gohmert, thank you for that wonderful eulogy. Because after all, that's what leaving Congress often is like. Sometimes it feels like a eulogy and sometimes it feels like a wake. I say it feels like a whole new world and I'm finally getting my life back and I am so grateful for it. It's been 8 years that I've been able to serve in the United States Congress. What an incredible privilege it's been. I'm so grateful. And when I came into the United States Congress, I decided I was going to take the dice and I was going to throw them. And what I was going to do is give it absolutely everything I had, put my foot to the pedal to the metal, and redeem the time and the opportunities that I had. Why else come? Why else take up this gig? Because I absolutely believe, as all of you here at the Center for Security Policy do, in the greatness of the United States of America. And what is the greatness? It is the idea of this nation that it's founded upon. The fact that there was a creator God who created this magnificent nation. He created all of us. And the Declaration of Independence says that the creator created us all equal. And that it wasn't this building behind us that gave us our rights. It was a creator that gave us our rights. Rights so basic, so foundational, the right to life, the right to liberty, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness, to expend your labor and keep the fruits of your labor. That's something that this building has nothing to do with. Only a creator gave it to us. And since a creator gave it to us, no one can take it away. That's phenomenal. That's a phenomenal philosophy that our nation is built upon. And the document went on to say that to secure those inalienable rights, the ones that the Creator gave, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, they aren't just nice sounding words, they are the ultimate social contract that governments were instituted among men to secure those inalienable rights. What a concept. That's what we get. And so I decided whatever the issue was that came my way, I was going to stand for those concepts. And I'm here to tell you that I kept the faith as much as I could within my being to do that. And along the way, along came a lot of different issues. And among those issues was the rise of Islamic jihadist terror. And as I began to see this and began to understand Frank and the Center for Security Policy and began to do more deep dives on the study that needed to be done, I also had the privilege of being appointed to serve on the Select Committee on Intelligence. And during the course of the last 4 years, that's what I've done. I chose to do deep dive in this area. And I didn't want to hold on to the information. I wanted to broadcast that information as far and wide to the world as I could, because people across the United States needed to know, as Frank Wolf rightly said, that he is concerned. I mean, imagine that. Frank Wolf and Hal Rogers have been here since 1980. That's 34 years of service. I don't know how you did it, Frank. You are an amazing saint of God, and so is Hal Rogers. That's amazing what they have done. And I feel highly inadequate being honored next to Frank Wolf, because Frank Wolf is a lion among men. No one has stood more for the right of persecuted Christians across the world than Frank Wolf. He'd often pull me on my sleeve. When I was running for President of the United States, Frank came up to me and said, Michelle, we've got to sit down. We've got to talk about this issue. You've got to make this a cornerstone issue. He was exactly right, because that is part and parcel of our First Amendment and what we stand for. But in the midst of studying these issues, I felt it was incumbent upon me, and no topic probably got me into more trouble than this topic, and continues to do so. And of course, it's obvious. It's because this is the threat that we're fighting and that we voted on just yesterday in the chamber to fight. You see, this isn't some weird cat conspiratorial theory. This is actual violence that's cutting the heads off of innocent people, that in August saw women and children buried alive. We're in a beautiful, beautiful landscape here tonight, looking out at this gorgeous city. And there are literally Christians and Yazidis tonight who are on Mount Sinjar who continue to suffer. I got an email last night from a pastor who told me that there's a missionary that is working currently now with the Yazidis, and these individuals literally are sleeping tonight without a blanket, and it's cold up in the mountains. It's a whole different world now. We can't forget them. And why is that? It's because we have people who have subscribed to an ideology that believes that you only go to heaven if you die in the name of Islam. So what we need to do is defeat this ideology. And defeat it we must. I believe, and we can all have our opinions, that the prescription that the president chose to prescribe is not the right prescription. If you have an evil of the order of this magnitude, you take it seriously. You declare war on it. You attempt to kill the leader. You kill the council. You kill all 12,000 in the army. You kill them until they wave the white flag of surrender. Because if you don't, their target is us. And they've made that clear. Baghdadi, the leader of the Islamic State, said in January to the United States, in his words, "Soon we will be in direct contact. We are with you. We are watching you. We are with you." I believe that if there's anything history teaches, it is this: when a madman speaks, listen. We should take this very seriously. And rather than just dancing around or pretending, then thinking and imbibing in this fantasy that somehow in the 21st century war is obsolete, not to these people, not to this crowd of murderers. We have to take them on, and we need to be intentional. It is the existential threat of our day, not only in the Middle East, but here in the United States. And that's why I want to say thank you to Frank. I want to say thank you to all of you who support the Center for Security Policy, because this organization is trying to do everything that they can within their power, thanks to you, to make sure that the American people stay safe by understanding the truth of the motivations of this enemy. I believe ultimately this is an enemy that could be easily defeated if we only understood who they were and made the decision that we would use all of our resources to defeat them, and defeat we must. So I won't walk away from this fight. I will remain. And we together, cooperatively, as Frank is going to continue to do as well, cooperatively, we will advance, and eventually we will win this day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Frank.